And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Canes. Way too much speed on that play.
They waste no time in getting the ball to their fleet-footed target. He delivers with a long score to open this game. That is just playing to your strengths and feeding your stars.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket. They've got him for a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on first and goal. Now they take a sack here on second down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
So here we go. Third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. That one's picked off. What a play.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The Gators offense retakes the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Clark. They test the middle there, but get nothing. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Hey, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And that one straight down the middle. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. Got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoy. Breaking tackles. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, they're going to be watching this game and being very proud.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down there. They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Using his legs, it's Davis. Fighting off the defender. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Now they're running on the toss. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Set. Here's second down. Back's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Gators will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Close to the tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Oh, change of direction. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to get the sticks. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Warner. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Pre-snap motion from the offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Breaks free. The Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The Florida offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Looking downfield. It's Warner. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
To dart to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running through the tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
drop back here on third down. He's got it with room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Dropping back, it's Warner. Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Gators will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The